This talk is intended to introduce probability in the form of four questions. Question 1. What is probability? There is lot of uncertainty around us. Examples rich in variety can be given. In fact, all future is uncertain except very few things. We can compare the uncertainty of results rather the chances of outcomes. For example, the chance of a student passing an exam is more than the chance of that student failing the exam. The chances of head and tail appearing is same when a coin is tossed, etc. The $1,000,000 question is this: is it possible to measure the uncertainty of events exactly by assigning a number to the uncertainty rather than saying that the event has more chance, less chance, and very high chance, etc.? Yes. Mathematicians developed methods to measure the chances of events happening exactly. These methods form what is called the science of probability or mathematics of chance. As uncertainty is everywhere, probability becomes so important. It is said that probability began as a science in the gambling clubs of France in the times of Fermat and Pascal. But the mathematical foundations of probability were laid by the Russian mathematician Kolmogorov with the publication of the book Foundations of Probability. Two key terms for understanding the mathematical approach to probability are sample space and probability function. Question 2. What is a sample space? The outcome of an experiment is unknown, uncertain. But the set of all possible outcomes of an experiment is known, certain. Sample space of an experiment is simply the set of all possible outcomes of an experiment. Every element of the sample space is called sample point. Most of the times, instead of telling the experiment, the sample space is directly given. The word random experiment is used for experiment many times, maybe due to historical reasons. Sample spaces are of three kinds: finite, infinite and discrete, infinite and non-discrete. At our level, we do not deal with the third kind of sample space. To deal with the second kind of sample space, the concepts of equivalence of infinite sets and converging sequence are must. That is why the emblem of the Elef Knot Society refer to these concepts. We shall begin with the simplest case of finite sample space and extend the method to infinite and discrete sample space. What is probability function? We create a function assigning to each sample point of an experiment a non-negative number that represents the chance of that sample point happening. If there is a sample point which is certain to happen, we assign it 1 just by convention. If there is a sample point which is certain not to happen, so-called impossible event, we assign 0. Technically, the word event means any subset of a sample space. We can prove that the probability, the chance of an event happening is the sum of the point probabilities of the sample points of that event. Little common sense forces to see that we have to assign 1 to sample space. If we assign k to a certain event, an event that is certain to happen, then sample space has to be assigned k, no choice. Apostle says that the theory of probability begins once a probability function is given. He says that the art of making probability function is not probability, not even mathematics. In fact, with a given sample space, we can form infinite probability function. As an example, for the experiment of tossing a coin, the sample space being head and tail, one probability function is that head is assigned a probability of 1 by 3 and tail 2 by 3. Another probability function is that head is assigned probability of 0 and tail 1. Another probability function is that head is assigned a probability of 1 by 6 and tail is assigned 5 by 6. Question 4. What is the sum rule of probability or the addition law of probability? The sum rule of probability is the key for finding the probabilities of all events once a probability function is given to us. The sum rule is that the probability of E1 intersection E2 is the same as the sum of the probabilities of E1 and E2 minus probability of E1 intersection E2. The proof is very interesting. Please try for yourself. Addition law of probability can be extended to any number of sets, that is, any number of events. In another 2 talks, I shall talk on the multiplication law and random variable. Multiplication law shall be in the context of conditional probability, which shall end in the Bayes theorem through total probability rule. In the random variable talk, important probability distribution shall be dealt. An excellent simple introductory text for probability is Volume 2 of Apostle Calculus. Thank you.